Welcome back. I'm GamerMage0, and we are back at room 6 in our Redstone library. Now, I was mentioning as we were closing out the video, I wasn't really satisfied with how this room was. This is not really what I want it to be ultimately. This does not have library written over it. This does not really seem all that professionally done like the rest of my rooms. And ultimately, I think we just need to completely recreate it. So what we're going to do today is I'm going to actually show you how I create a room and the kinds of things that I do to it. Now, I don't know, I said ultimately again. Ultimately, I keep choosing the wrong block. Let's do the blocks of quartz here. There we go. To fill in the holes. Now, I do like this setup, and it was pretty good, but it's not what I'm going for with this. It was fun to play with, but it was a brainstorm and nothing more. So let's go ahead and cover that up. So what are we going to do in this episode then? So let's think about a few different things that we'd like to see. Now, we've done the basics of Redstone before in a video. What if we do the basics of a couple of different types of sensors and note blocks? I would really like to see that note blocks thing. Now, for the note blocks thing, I think what we really want to do is get as many different tones together. I don't know how many different materials it reacts to, how many different noises it makes, or that kind of thing. I assume you should be able to put together an entire song, so we'll see about that. Now, I'm not really good with music and tone, so I think in order to do this, I'm also going to need some assistance from some redstone contraptions to help me out. So let's see what we got. Now, what I'm thinking is that I want to have a couple of different rows of materials here. Okay, let's figure this out first. So we have wool here, so let's get wool. We have stone, and I think stone makes the same noise. So let's just actually start off with putting wool here. 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9, 11, 12, 13, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. I don't know if I'll need that much, but whatever. I'm going to skip a row back here because I'm going to need room to I'm going to get things like repeaters going through here, I think. We'll see. I don't really have this all worked out yet. Let's actually give this a try. So let's just do this to start off with. Okay, cool. So those will sound off a little bit differently. Now, what else do we need to do? Now, I have an idea of that I'm going to spread back here, but I also have a few problems with that. So let's say that I do this and I want to send a signal through. I was thinking something like, and I had to build it too close, didn't I? Oh well, anyways. So this is going to send the signal all the way through both of these. And that's not really what I was looking for. I was looking for, let's say, me being able to change the key or the material it's on, and then the signal goes to that material. So I'm going to need something a little bit more complicated than this set up right here. So let's think about this for a moment. I have, actually, let's go ahead and replace this back here. Before we rebuild an entire row of wool or stone or other things, or I'm going to make sure that we have the outline of what we're going to do. Alright, and then we have got glowstone in here somewhere. There we go. There we go. Okay. So we can start it here. Let's go ahead and raise this up just a little bit because I have a feeling we're going to need to do something a little bit sly with this. I'm not sure what I'm thinking yet. Okay, so we're going to come down here. Just kind of take a look at this. What I really need is signals to go through from one direction. Here, let's just build this as like this, because I don't want to build down into the ground. I want to kind of build this up a little bit. There. Right, we have a switch here. Now I need the signal to be able to jump from spot to spot. Okay. Now if I have, let's say, a note block here, how do I stop the signals? Okay, I just came up with an idea. Okay, let's build over this. Now let's say if we use sticky pistons to lower the block. Okay, so let's get a sticky piston. I just came up with a problem to what I'm thinking of, but I got a solution for it already. Okay, so the problem is if I just do that, then there's nothing there. So the signal doesn't actually go anywhere, and that's going to be a problem. So what I need to do is actually build it off to the side and then send a signal off to the side. That's going to be what actually gets it going without blocking the signal. Let's see. Let's go ahead and build this down like that. Let's put the note block there. Now, I don't know if that's actually going to work or not. So what we're going to do is this. Nope, not going to work. Okay, what if I invert this? What if instead we raise the wool? Raise the wool. I don't know what in the world I was just saying. Okay, we'll put that there. Oops. Okay, that's going to create a problem because I don't have a way to send the signal over from there. Okay, we don't need this block here because this isn't really about looks. This is about functionality. Okay. Okay, now nope, not gonna work. Okay, let's move it over a little bit. The piston below it, and what are we gonna use? Just, oops. Just a regular stone block, maybe? I don't need it to be as low, though. Okay. The problem is with this, I keep moving it back. So this is going to put a lot of space in between each part of this. I don't know how I like that. There's probably going to be a better option. But I don't know. Okay, let's do this. It's not super efficient. Whatever. Okay. Okay, that works. Let's get the wool back under there. I don't know if that matters. Okay, that's good. Now, let's set up a few different spots. And each one of these can have a material on it. So we'll have, was it glass had a noise too? That's pretty cool. So we have 4 different notes that we can play. 2, oops, 2. Okay, so whatever I do, I'm gonna have to be careful. Let's put a button here. Now I'm running into another problem. Actually, no, I think I got this one figured out. So this is already going to be kind of wide, because I'm going to have to do this next to each part. Now my only question is, can I build right here with redstone? And will it trigger those note blocks? Okay, no, it doesn't. Good. Okay, so that's going to represent this line right here, but over here. Okay. Now, so there's a piston on, so underneath 1, 2, 3, so underneath 1, 2, 3. So like this. And we'll put one of these on top of each one. Okay, I needed to build out to the second spot. Let's see. Let's at least put one there. Okay, and then we'll do that. This is going to be really awkward. Okay, so this is going to keep going like this and hook in there like that. The only problem is, what do we do right here? I could alternate, because there's enough room under here to do this. So then I could just do that. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. I can't put this right next to this one, but I don't think I'm going to have enough room for all 4 of these. Oh, I just made this really complicated for myself, didn't I? Great. I'm just gonna have to cheat. At least that means I thought of a way to cheat. Okay, so there we go. Okay, so now I don't need these ones. I'm going to need to get in here. So this one is in here. This one here is good and okay with being there. I need down here. So this one can be here, but this one can't. I mean, it could for this part, but it's going to have to go in the center area. And then that one can stay there. So one there, one there. And I have another problem. How to get into here? Huh. Okay, I can just do this. It's not the most ideal one because it might be off by 1 tick. But at least that's going to prevent it from cross-contaminating the wires for the moment until we think of a better option. So then this one can come through here. And that's where we run into a problem again. So we're going to have to offset these. So this one here, let's see, like this one and this one need one here. So that means they're going to need something not to contaminate. Let's jump over here. Okay, so I just know there's going to be 3 in between each one of these now. So I can operate off of that 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. So 1, 2, 3, 4. That might be easier. 2, 3, 4. 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So then I can just do the same thing coming back. I think the idea is starting to come through now. I was kind of getting worried there for a moment. I wasn't actually going to do this. And to be honest, that probably happens to me every single time. Because you think of how to do it and you're like, oh, that'll be easy. And then you get in there, it's like, it's not as easy as I thought. The cross-contamination of the wires is the biggest part of the problem. So now here, I was thinking I missed something over here, but I'm not sure. Here, that's where I missed it. Okay. So now I'm going to have to get the repeater again. Let's put it over, there we go. So that one. So these two are going to be here. Let's just do these two. so I don't get thrown off. Oops. Alright, and then these ones are going to be the opposite. This is where you got to keep a pattern going or you're going to mess it up. And we did not get one going this way. There we go. I think we can kind of get an idea of what we're doing here. Don't need to continue. Somehow I forgot a repeater here. And put one there. Okay. Wow. I got that really off. I'm all like, hey, you gotta have a pattern, and then this is no problem. And then I'm like messing it up still. Great. Okay. Now these are gonna be the cross-contamination points. Alright, let's go ahead and do this. And yep, I did see it connect. Should probably just skip those points. Oh wow, what am I doing there? Okay. Now this front line may not matter as much. Here, let's do that. But I'm going to need to make sure that the signal goes through, and I might as well make sure that it goes through on the same pattern or amount of ticks away. Okay. Alright, let's check it out. So those ones are signaled, these ones are signaled, those ones are signaled, those are signaled, then this is signaled. So let's actually turn it on and make sure it works. Great. And everything from 1 came up. Let's try number 2. And looks like everything from number 2 came up as well. 3, 1. Everything from 3 came up. Nice. Last but not least, row number 4. Alright, that worked out, and no cross-contamination. So that's what we really need, is each one of those pistons to go up. So even if we could design that just a little bit better, that was what we were looking for. Okay, so each one of these is going to have a stone block on them. Okay, now that stone block, then we're going to have another one, and then a line. So we're going to do oops. So something like that. And this is where sometimes some tedium comes in, because this thing is not extremely easy, but at this point I'm finally not really using too much of my brain on that. And so now it's just like repetitive tasks. But still, as you've seen before, I can screw up anything, so it's a good idea to pay attention. Alright, we've got that built out now, so we don't need to worry about our materials yet. So let's do the redstones on the center part, or the repeaters on the center part, and then we'll do a line of redstone on our way back. Oh, that is so much easier than even the last thing. Looks like I just have to go slow enough that it'll paint the whole thing. Wonder how it'll react if I just keep spamming spamming the click button. Okay, let's try it one more time, but a little bit faster. That worked. A little bit faster. Nope, still missed one. Whatever. Alright, now I believe all we are missing I think that's it. So all we're really missing now is the different, so we're going to put the wools down in their spot. Okay. Now the next one was wood, glass, and then stone. Oops. Well, I still have stone on me, so let's put down the stone. And we need wood and glass. And of course I toss it off of me. Anyways, wood and glass. I believe I put the wood in the back because it is a little bit more of a base tone. It's like a... Nope, I'm wrong. I forgot about that. Okay, and then glass was here. Because it was glass that was clicking, that's right. Alright. Oops. Okay. Alright, now, how are we going to do this part? So, we have buttons on here. We could do something a little bit different. So we could set this up to work in multiple different ways. But I think I'd like to do footpad. I might do a button as well on the side, but let's do a pressure plate. That's what it is. There we go. Okay, it's not doing anything because none of those are actually clicked in place. So you can kind of hear the click in the background. The pressure plate kind of has its own click to it though. Alright, so this is going to be the ones section. We'll do twos. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. God, I'm annoying myself with this counting. Anyways, 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Was it 9 or 10? 10. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Whatever. They're going to sound different. Alright. Alright, that was interesting. But ultimately, not much musically speaking. I did not hear a difference in the tone at all on that one. Could just be me. It sounded like I did miss a tone there. I counted up too far. Alright. And now there we go. So essentially what we've created here is an outline of a piano that can kind of switch its keys. So we can switch it to bass. There we go. Now, something that'd be kind of interesting is to set up something that just keeps going. 4, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Actually, I just thought about this. Hold on. Let's do 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Okay, I think that'll work for what I want. One, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. So this is going to be 1 set of 4, 2 set of 4. 1, 2, 3 sets of 4. Okay. And then 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so now I can just get this going on my own, or I could create a rising edge detector. I think that might be the best route to go on this one. Ooh, okay. Okay, I'm designing this just a little bit differently here. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so that will keep going around. This will be the continuous loop. I'll do it from this side here. So it will, okay. Thinking way too hard here. Oh, right. One last thing. There we go. Okay, my only problem now is it's takes way too long. Oops. So let's actually do 1, 2, 3, 4 ticks instead. So I won't need all of this junk here. So 1, so 4 total. There, that'll be 4 total for there. Okay, let's try that. There we go. Oh, I see the problem. Okay. Woo! I was wondering why it wasn't working before. So we'll delay by 1 tick might work. Let's try. Okay, so let's do, is there something like a symbol? Okay, what other blocks make notes? Is there like a metal block? Sound? Because I'm just trying to think of, like, we need something that plays something like symbols or something. Where's the... It's probably not over here. Let's do iron. Okay, we're going to need the note block again. Nope. Gravel? That's it? Okay. Okay, let's try this. Okay, now actually I don't need this receiving line for all of these. If anything, those receiving line for all of them might make things a little bit more difficult. So for example, let's try that. What happened there? Let's do that. Is that what happened? Okay. Let's get rid of the middle one, because obviously that's not helping. 2. Let's try that. Nice. All right, so now we have our beat here. Man, this video went on for way too long, so I hope this one really kind of helps out. This one was kind of like a brain dump kind of a thing. I don't know if this is something that most people are going to like, but you can kind of see the creative progress as it goes. I have gone way too far, and now that I've created this whole entire contraption, I'm probably reconsidering ways that I can make it better. I mean, for one thing, I don't like the bass sounds on here and the clicking thing from the glass. If anything, I would try and find another block that makes another piano type sound and maybe add that, but I would get rid of those two, because also I want some beats like this. And now I can do some and other things like, let's say, so let's make that change a little bit. Now it has a slightly more depth to the sound because I have two different notes playing at the same time. Now I can also make that slightly off. Or actually, let's do that by 2 and see what it looks like, or sounds like. Not sure about that. Let's just replace it and make it the same tone again. Or let's just reset that and see this. So now we can use Redstone to now make musical instruments. So we can completely redesign this bass system and actually give it slightly different tempos and everything as well. So since I've taken this much of your time, I might as well do that as well. And this took it was a concept, but it took way too long for what it was. And it really isn't all that great, to be honest. I mean, it's kind of got me happy because that kind of sounds a little bit cool, but it's not really an adjustable beat. And so that's what we really want to do, is get something a little bit more adjustable. So what else can we do to make this just a little bit different? So I'm thinking, let's push this in the back here. We can get on to, there's really going to be 4 beats, right? And then there's going to be half beats. You could kind of do a 1, 2, like an 8 thing. Let's do that to start off with. So let's do 1, 2, 4. Let's do it like that. 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, before I go too much farther, I think we can just do, okay, I was trying to think of how I want to do this. So these can all go off to one side like this. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Okay, actually, this isn't going to completely work here. Is it? Oh, I was trying to compare it to something I was doing on the other side because I didn't want them right next to each other because they'd sound off at the same time. But that's fine here because that's not the point. The point is going to be more about, let's see, let's put the bass in the back. So we'll just do 2, just depending on what we want to do. And then we'll put this up here. All right, so now, all right, let's see. Okay. All right, I think that's gonna work. So now we're gonna bring the line out here. This is gonna be our connection wire, essentially. This is where the beat's actually gonna run across, or the tempo, I guess I should say. So now the question is, how do I get a different tempo? So let's do... Let's build up and over it. Okay. So this is what we're going to do. Oh. This is a pain. I can't think of how we want to do this. Oh, okay. I just got an interesting idea. Holy cow. Sorry about that. If you thought I was kind of blanking out for a moment, I kind of was. I was trying to think of put different things in my head. I was trying to think of something. Okay, so this is going to be still a little bit weird, but I think we can do this. So, what I thought of was essentially doing something like a sticky piston. And then we'll do both these different things. So like, this will be 2, 2, 3, so 4. So 4, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. Okay. So I can't get more than one tempo or more than 2 tempos doing this, but I can get at least 2 tempos doing this. Okay. Alright, I won't need this red line all the way out here. That's probably going to get in the way. Okay. Now each one of these is going to be all done together. So there's not going to be any room. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. Yeah, that's not going to work exactly. Unless I put it right in the middle. That'll be our tempo changer. Part of it anyways. Okay. So now we have 8. We either have 8 times 2 or 8 times 4. So now we're going to need 2 different counters for this. And that's where the problem's going to come into hand. Okay. I don't want to hit the time clock thing, but I do need the room here. Okay, so again, I have either 2 times 8 or 4 times 8. So I need 8 repeaters either way. So let's see if we can do this like 4 this way. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Great. Okay. That works. I'm actually thinking about recreating this stupid thing. So let's put the command block right here. And it's going to be in here. This right there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So it's 14. It will set oh my goodness, I should have gotten rid of the other one, but we can do this. So it was set the time to, no. Okay, I wasn't sure if that was it. So set time day. Help. There we go. Time set day. There we go. Time set day. Done. Okay, let's do that. Right, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12. I think 12 will be good. I don't really need the 14 like we had before. So, set the time to 1000. Time set. Let's do 2, 1, 2, 3 and see if that works. Okay, cool. Now that that's on. Okay, we've got that going. This is actually smaller than I thought I was going to be able to get it, which is why I kind of... Okay. I won't need that, so... Okay, let's set this here. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. Okay, so these are all going to be 2s. These are going to be 4s. Okay, because I can't really just loop this one back around here and start it over again. So that's why I'm doing that. Okay. Let's see. What did I do over here with this thing? It kind of came up. Okay. It's actually 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. 2, 1, 2. Oops. 4, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. Alright, I'm gonna have to move this again. Great. Actually, that's fine. There we go. That should give a similar effect. Okay. Okay, one last problem here. Okay, we have, those are all 2, those are all 4s. Okay, it's just still too close. Oh man, okay. I think I still need to push it out to here. Jeez. Which gets in the way of this here. Oh. 2, 3, 4. 2 spaces. 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. I think that one will work, and they're kind of going opposite directions, which is a little bit helpful. So here, now other problem is I need to take okay. I have one other idea because I need to compact this just a little bit more. One, two, 1, 2, 1, 2, and 2. Oh, we're gonna have to do this. Okay, and then we'll put the pistons back here. Excuse me. Okay, so we have the pistons. We'll allow the signal to continue. Each one of these are going to have a lead off of them, so... Excuse me, jeez. We can actually do that right from the center. If we need to. Sorry, 1 second. Okay, so I don't need anything too big. I didn't need all of that junk. Okay. Okay, actually that's not going to work either. Okay, there we go. So this is going to come here. It's going to come there. So what we have is both of these will ignite this section, which will play off into these. Now these don't lead into anything directly, so I can send the signal into both of these, which will be fine. Okay, so which one's the 4? This one's the 2. This one's the 4, so the 4 is on the right side. So when let's say when the switch is flipped, or let's see. Okay, this is just an example here of basically inverting a signal. So doing the not. So when there's not a signal here, basically, it'll push this forward. This is the to section. So therefore, and because this is here, the to section is what's allowed to pass from one signal to another. So let's just make sure this signal reaches. Yep. And then we can just do that. So it's going to be one or the other on the other side. Cool. Okay. Now, the only question is, how do we get a pulse? I have a couple of different ways. I can build this into the mechanics to give it a pulse when I want it to, or I can just throw down a redstone torch and pick it back up. I think I'm going to do that one. Oh man. Okay. Now the question is, do I want something to be able to turn the signal off? Because that's going to get annoying quick. Let's just cut the signal there. We don't need it there. Would be a good way to do this one. Probably just to do this, and then nope, that didn't work. Okay, there we go. I can put this, no, I can't put the signal there. That's right. Quick. Oh, bad idea. Thought it might be, but I wasn't sure. Alright, we're sticking with that. Ooh, I could do this. There we go. Okay. That way we can see the switch. Okay, so we have everything lined up. We have two different pulses. And if we change it, let's go ahead and switch it over. Let's make sure it's just this one. Nice. Now let's actually see if we can... Oh boy. Okay. Okay, no, that's still not working. Oh my goodness. After all of that, and that's still not working. I have another idea though. Oops. Oops. Okay. Let's see. We can do this instead. I can't go that far. I have to be there. Okay. Okay. Okay, what happened? Oh no. Okay. Oh my goodness, each one of these is a closed circuit. Wait, I got this. Oh my goodness. Just completely redesigned the whole thing and it's still not working. But I think this is finally going to work. Okay, because of the signal and the way it's going off, it's hitting correctly. Now if I switch it, it takes like one set to catch up correctly, but there we go. Okay, I'm going to turn that off. Woo! Alright. I think I'm just going to do this here. That way I can just remove them if I don't want them. Okay. That took so long to get to the right spot. Okay, we've got everything set up and ready. Now all we need to do is actually get the beat that we want. Now, I'm not exactly a drummer, but I do have, I think, a couple of beats in mind that I wanted to try, or at least one. So, okay, so, wait. Okay, that's going to be kind of complicated. Okay, so let's start off with the doot. for the technical term. Oh my goodness. So it's this one that's going to be the symbol. So that's going to be the doot. And then we'll take away both of these. Okay, so that's going to make the same beat. Doot, doot, do. Let's try that. Let's go ahead and connect this. Okay, do. Actually, I do want this one here. Alright, that's all I'm going to mess with it for now. I am not a drum expert or anything, obviously. I was able to create 8 beats for this, and I think my problem is partially the fact that there are things like half beats and things like that, which is what I'm trying to do with this right here. If you notice, I delayed that just a little bit. It's kind of like an offbeat or something like that. So, but anyways, you know, if any of you have any suggestions, recommendations, or even ideas or things that you think we could work, I'm not really good at beats, like I said, but this has definitely still been pretty fun and didn't get me from stopping. We've got the quicker and the softer version, so let's see what this sounds like sped up actually. I want to hear what it's like without that. Let's... I like that. That's actually really cool. Anyways, so like I was saying, let me know what you guys think, what you want to hear, and then we'll go from there. This is a ridiculous musical system, but it has 2 different tempos. I think that's kind of cool. So let me know if you guys can think of anything else to do. I bet you anything, if I could sit here and think about it long enough, I can come up with things like 4 different tempos. I've already kind of got an idea, but I'm going to need something bigger than this room is the only problem. And this piano is already taking up half of the room. So, but either way, we're going to call this the music room. We've got our drum section. We've got our piano section. Welcome to the revised room 6. It is no longer about the daylight sensor. We've got it in there still, But room 6 is now a musical room. Alright, so make sure to hit like, subscribe. This was a much longer video. This is definitely going to be something outside of the normal. But if you guys like this, let me know. Because I can definitely do more of what you like. I can do things in many different ways and still have fun with it myself. I can also just do this and then show you guys afterwards if you think that is more fun. So thank you guys very much, and we'll see you next time. Bye.